Dennis Eibe. I'm retired Air Force. I laughingly tell everybody that I was in the Air Force for 46 years, 21 with my dad, who was an Air Force medic. So needless to say, as an Air Force dependent, where dad goes, you go. And then I had my own 25-year career in the Air Force. I was enlisted for 10 years in personnel, human resources. In 1982, I was selected one of the 12 Outstanding Airmen of the Year for the Air Force out of 500,000 enlisted people, which then led to a direct commission into the Air Force Medical Service Corps as a commissioned officer for my last 15 years in the Air Force. I am proud to say I had the best of both worlds. I love being enlisted. I love being an officer. Right now I'm in Civil Air Patrol and Air Force Auxiliary, working with 12 to 18-year-old kids. It's all about paying it forward. The 25 years that I had on active duty was just a complete total blast. You work really, really hard, but I always told my airmen and NCOs, we will work hard, but we also have fun doing what we do. It's all about paying it forward with the airmen, the NCOs, and the junior officers. I retired as a major in the Medical Service Corps in 1997, and subsequent to that, I did 15 years as a Vice President Human Resources at a retirement community in Des Moines, Washington, just below Seattle. Again, it was about working with the employees and paying it forward with them, making sure they were well taken care of. Some of the fun things we did, 4 years in Germany, probably the best out of my 25 years. You get stationed in Germany, it's called an overseas tour. I used to tell my airmen and NCOs it's called a tour for a reason, that whilst you're there you should tour all of the countries in Europe because you just got a free ticket to live there for 4 years. It's an opportunity not everybody gets. Anybody thinking about the military, all the branches, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Merchant Marines, it's a great and truly rewarding feeling to serve your country in a multitude of ways. There are deployments. I really didn't have too many of them, but I know other branches and other career fields in the Air Force do have a number of deployments where they go on, but it's just part of what we do in serving our country and protecting the freedoms we've all grown up to live and appreciate and enjoy so much. If I was to say anything that I liked the most, it was working with my airmen and NCOs after I became commissioned, because they were the future of the Air Force, and I wanted to make sure I was making good airmen becoming NCOs, senior NCOs, and hopefully work with them to get commissions and become officers. It was always said everybody appreciated me as an officer because I've been enlisted 10 years, so they said, you've already walked a mile in our shoes and you appreciate what we do for a living, and I always did. I never forgot the roots because I had many great NCOs, senior NCOs, and officers that guided me throughout my entire 25 years career. It's like a big Air Force family. Once you retire, you can probably travel across the country and call so-and-so up and say, I'll be in your area, can we spend the night? And you basically got hotels all across the country from all your friends that you made from the Air Force. We call it the big Air Force Blue family, and I would really just recommend it as being a great opportunity also to serve yourself, your country, and your family. These are experiences that when you take your family and your children with them, especially when you're overseas, opportunities that the average American doesn't typically get. So the kids get a really broad education and actually live in places overseas that they're going to be studying about in their textbooks throughout their education. The good thing about the Air Force and the military in general too, it's a great way to earn your advanced degrees. The Air Force paid for both my master's in healthcare administration and my master's in human resources. So it's a great benefit for anyone looking to go and advance their career as the Air Force. And the Army and the Navy and the Coast Guard have really great educational opportunities.